So disgruntled EFF members in KwaZulu-Natal are heading to court. The group is challenging last year's provincial elective conference. They are citing irregularities during a regional conference leading to the provincial gathering. They want all decisions taken to be declared invalid. ENCA's Siphamandla Goge is tracking the story for us and joins us now live this morning. So Siphamandla, take us back to the nature of the irregularities that have led us to this court process.
It all started with Ugu Regional Conference of the EFF, the so-called disgruntled members, whom, by the way, they denied that they are disgruntled. They say they want to be addressed as concerned members. They say there were those irregularities before the regional conference of Ugu in the South Coast. They claim to have raised that, saying there were fake memberships, there were bogus branches and delegates that participated in that regional conference, which was dubbed the Regional People's Assembly, according to the EFF. They claim to have raised that with the EFF leadership, both provincially and nationally. However, they say they didn't find any joy. Now, the gist of the matter is, according to them, those bogus delegates and branches then participated at the provincial elective conference of the EFF last year. Now, they have taken the matter to court. They are saying they want that structure, which was elected there, to be declared invalid because it was elected fraudulently. But right now I'm joined by two of the complainants who will be talking to us more about this. One of them is Unkosi Shange Baba. First of all, let's get the gist of your complaint. You are saying there were fraudulent activities, but who committed those?
Those fraudulent activities, they happened before the RPA set. We complained about those activities even after the RPA to the national leadership. Those activities were done by the members who wanted to be in the leadership of the region at the time. Now they are currently leading the region. Then we took the delegates from that conference in Potchefstroom to the provincial conference that happened in Pietermaritzburg on the 5th to 7th of October last year. So now we are challenging that in court. Our court date is on the 4th of February next month. We are challenging that these two structures must be dissolved, and we should start afresh because the membership to those RPAs and PPAs were faked, and payments were not done for those membership.
But some will say you participated in that process. According to the affidavit and the court papers, some of you, they do concede that they participated in that fraudulent activity.
Yeah, no, that's correct. That's correct. My participation in that, I did that because I wanted to have proof at a later stage that something like that happened. It was clear to me that those members in Ugu were going to do those fake deposit slips anyway from somebody else in Bizane. So to have proof and control over it, so I had to do something to that extent.
So you rig a conference through fake membership and you go to court to interdict it. How does that add up?
But I did raise these issues before the conference. The national leadership didn't listen to us. Several times we had some meetings with some representatives from the national leadership trying to sort out these issues to no avail. They didn't listen to us. I can speak about Commissar Siwela, Commissar Marshal Dlamini. They know about this. They just sat on it just because the delegation from these both conferences, they favor them because Marshal Dlamini wants to be the premier candidate of KZN.
Okay. We will go back to that because we'll need to give him a right of reply. But the EFF has said you are disgruntled, you are bitter because your faction did not win the provincial conference.
But then why would I raise these issues before the conferences? I raised these issues before the conference of Ugu, the RPA, Regional People's Assembly in Ugu, that we held on the 11th of August 2018. I raised these issues even after that. So why would I do that if then I wanted wanted to be a part and parcel of that, and I declined the nomination, by the way, on the floor when I was nominated to lead that region, to be in the leadership of that region. So I declined the nomination. Why would I do that then?
So now that the matter is in court, I know you want those structures to be declared invalid, but why are you pursuing the matter? Why are you not waiting for the court processes?
No, indeed, we're waiting for the court processes to take place on the 4th of February, as I've said. Yeah, we need to inform our members on the ground, EFF members on the ground, that this is happening. On the 4th of February, we're going to Pietermaritzburg High Court to deal with the issue once and for all.
But some would say you are sowing divisions within the party because you have committed this fraud and now you are claiming to be fighting corruption.
No, if you say I've committed this fraud, you are saying I did criminal activities. If you're saying fraud, you suggest intent. I didn't intend. There was no intention in doing that.
But you participated in faking the membership and deposit slips.
But I raised the issue because they were going to fake them anyway. So I needed to have control on that.
How do you know that they were going to fake it?
Well, they were on my camp. We spoke about it. As I'm saying to you, they even called somebody in Bizani to do that for them. So anyway, we're not going to have proof after that if then I declined to participate.
You participated in a criminal activity. Some might say you need to be arrested.
It's not a criminal activity. As I'm saying, if you say criminal activity, it suggests intent. I didn't intend to I didn't gain anything about it.
You executed it.
But I raised the issue.
But after executing it?
The thing is, the RPA, before the RPA, I raised the issue. That's the facts.
What's the way forward now? What do you want?
From now on, we're going to go to a court. We're going to dissolve these two structures, and then we're going to start afresh.
Okay, well, thank you very much for time. Well, that's one of the so-called concerned members of the EFF. They want both the regional structure of UKU and the provincial structure to be dissolved.
ENC reporter Siphamandla Goge live for us from Durban this morning.